Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it was finished off with a touchdown run by Zamir White. On as the Raider kickoff unit now. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
To throw on second down. Redding. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead.
Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a third down and less than a yard. Got his man. It's Thornton. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Off play action. Redding. That one complete down the field to Smith. Now he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Back to throw. Redding. And he rifles one incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
On second down, it's Stevenson. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end, and that will keep this a 4-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards,
start the drive. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
On play action, it's Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. From the gun now on third down, Carr. And that will be incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. It's caught. Smith. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Looking to throw on second down. Redding setting up a screen for Stevenson. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Off the play fake. Redding sliding out of the pocket. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, obviously searching for their first touchdown this game, partner. And that quick 3 and out, that's not going to achieve that at all. Give victory to the secondary there. They brought out tight coverage on that third down snap.
37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion left side. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Carr. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Jawan Bentley, the one to get in and finish off the play. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. From midfield, here's Carr. Looking deep for Adams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. New England trying to get a place on offense. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half. Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues. Completes this one to Thornton. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Looking to throw. Redding. And that nearly intercepted. The free safety rolling into position almost had it, but it's second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Redding. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Throw. He's got his man, Thornton. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 39. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this one's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, here's Stevenson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That'll back him up 2 yards. Bring up 4th. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. Rohrwasser's kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. Taken in at the 3. Now a hit and a loose football. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keon Crossen.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. Flush to his right. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Pats will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket, but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds his man. Complete. That's Steele. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Here's Carr. Over the middle, complete. It's Steele. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Carr. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr. He gets this to Devontae Adams. So we've reached halftime, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Carr now on 1st down. That's caught by Waller out left side. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
into the red zone. It's Carr. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
We'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Carr going to throw. Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Charles, a nice play there, wasting no time making his presence felt for this defense.
And you know, we heard the same conversation around the league. A lot of people were surprised that he was available, and they let him go, and now he's going to make a big-time impact with his new squad.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Stevenson gets it again on second down. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. The 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Back to throw. Redding. They'll roll him out right. Open man downfield is Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards, the final tally.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in the colleges delivered to the NFL.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
To throw on second down. Redding flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson. And he will have a Patriots first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. They'll look to throw again. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. Second down. Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Redding. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The extra point up and good. And that makes this a 9-point game. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it right around the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Buying time to his left. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Carr. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Las Vegas. That's taken on the 25. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it out past the 45. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Patriots to take over. They were winners last week in that game against Kansas City. And Redding forced out to his left. He gets this to Thornton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. As his guys are able to extend their lead. They'll try and throw for him. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. From the gun, it's Carr. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. Back now in Foxborough. A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Shotgun now for Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Steele. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Hassan Reddick coming in from that outside linebacker spot, and he buries him for a loss of 7. Another try after the first down sack. Carr looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. The Raiders on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 17. Now Carr. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. Remember, he had his hands on one earlier on one kick. Could have been his second, but instead it's 4th down. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. New England's offense set to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he's going to have a Patriots first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. Again, it's Stevenson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Redding. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 43. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
Operating from the gun, Redding. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. On 3rd down, Redding. And he fires one, but incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Rohrwasser's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. On 1st down, Carr. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Throwing now is Carr. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. He's at the 30. 10, 5. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So a 4th quarter pick 6 here, and that one might put this game out of reach, CD. I certainly agree with you. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. Carr's throw taken in by Adams. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Carr to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Patriots are going to take possession. It's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Three-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. The Patriots send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Meanwhile, Carr's throw pulled in by Renfro. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Davante Adams, 47 yards. And the Raiders get a bit closer. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile, we do have an injured player. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. Oh, it's loose, and the Raiders have it. And the Raiders have recovered. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Throwing his car. Now he steps away. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Carr. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Field complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Carr to throw. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now Carr. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it, and the Pats are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.